We're here with Paulette Russell, and she's going to talk about some. Since she worked as a cook for Peggy Lee, she's going to talk to us about some cooking stories she has.
Well, the first Thanksgiving that I was there, Miss Lee was in the kitchen, and I was cutting up some vegetables and stuff, and so she was sitting down there peeling something to help along with the preparation, and I was cutting the carrots, and she looked at me and said, "I love the way you cut your carrots." I went, "I'm just cutting carrots." She said, "I know. You just cut carrots." She says, "If I ever see another diagonally cut carrot, I'll puke." And I thought that was kind of funny, but it's like, I'm just cutting the carrots. And there was another funny story that shortly after I had moved in there, she called me into her bedroom and asked me, actually told me not to eat anything that her handyman, who was Hobby, would he would ask me to eat. She says, "Just don't do it." Well, a couple of weeks later, he had asked me to eat something. He says he swears his 2-year-old granddaughter would eat it. And so I did. I ate something that he gave me. And my eyes started watering, my nose was running, and I just couldn't hardly breathe. And of course, Miss Lee at that moment called me into her room. So I go in, and she sees my eyes watering. She sees my nose is running, and she goes, "You ate something that Hobby gave you, didn't you?" And I said, "Yes, I was just trying to be polite." She said, "I tried to warn you." And I said, "I know." And
Let's see. There was another story about some other type of food.
oh, uh, occasionally she would ask me to eat with her. And sometimes it was a good thing and sometimes it wasn't. I had used a can of enchilada sauce when I was making some enchiladas for her, and I hadn't tasted it, so I really didn't. I thought it was good, so I had served her and went back into the kitchen, and she called me back, and she said, "Bring your plate in and join me." And I said, "Oh, this is maybe not so good." And so I sat down and started eating, and the enchilada sauce was so hot. And I just ate, and she said, I said, "Miss Lee, if you didn't like it, you could have said something." And she goes, "Well, it actually," she said, "after it burned the hair off your tongue, it tastes pretty good."